extra stupid one today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring bell, usual, all that shit. Right, what we're going to do today, or possibly today, maybe a bit tomorrow, I don't know. But it'll be done by the time you're watching this, otherwise I wouldn't have uploaded it, would I? Anyway, we're going to make something really, really stupid. Hence what I set out to really do when I set up this channel, more than sort of filming other shit. I'm going to fit a ram air intake to the Citroen. Now it's going to be a custom fabricated ram air intake system, and we are going to see what gains we receive from this ram air system. So what we've got to do first is we are going to have to measure up for the tubing at the specialist ram air intake distribution centre, which is here. So let's just get some measuring up done, and then we'll get some ram air intake pieces. I won't say pipe work, some actual specific ram air pipe. So let's measure up. Set this off because we're not going to be using this. As you can see, it's very hard to get off. On the floor. Now we need to know the inside diameter of that there. I've cheated, I've already measured that, and it's 55mm. So we need pipe that's 55 outside diameter. And then this is about that long. So we'll just get some pipe that's more than long enough. So let's see what we can get. Right, so this is where we start. This needs to go into here there. Now as you can see, that doesn't fit into there, so we'll start by making that fit in there, and then we'll see what we're left with, and let's do that. And we are back on Energy FM. Anyway, enough of that. We've got to get this into here. So, as you can see this, well, as you can't see, but as I will show you, that's like some sort of cock ring that holds it on. So we need to force that into there, because the rubber will stretch. There we go. Look at that, big bore. Now we'll put that back onto the vehicle. Put it all the way in there, and that is our elbow for our air intake. Wrong hand, not really ambidextrous, but then there we go. Look at that. The next ingredient that we need is a piece of tube, or tube as the Yanks call it. And as you can see, this is going to fit something like this. I mean, I might cut it down, I might leave it like that for jousting. But you get the general idea so far where I'm going with this, don't you? Something that I've noticed, this is the first sort of flaw that I've noticed, is that this, it's a bit close to the bulkhead, and with the mighty torque, this engine's going to move around a bit on its mountings, but it also sits a bit too high when it's sort of pointing straight-ish. So we'll kind of cut that down a little bit. Engineering triumphs, there are sort of changes along the way, and I'm thinking that instead of using the pipe, and it'll be like a hashtag no filter job, I might use a Snapchat filter instead. Depends how hard it is to make it fit, really, because it doesn't really fit with the bonnet on. Probably gonna have to modify the bonnet. It's quite a good feature. Not the bonnet stays up on its own because the hinges are seized up. We're gonna modify the shitter. Get rid of that. That's just extra weight anyway. Waste of time. Now let's see where it's fouling. Oh, it closes further than I thought it would. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? I put the phone next to the angle like I have my head. And it's touching there. So, if we get rid of that double skin and we circumcise it, it might be closer. Really, so it's going to have to be really precisely measured. It's about there what's catching for now. I'll do it 3 times, then we know where we're cutting. And let's take that off. We'll just cut there, hope for the best. I probably should mark this first, but like Racket Jap's eye, I'm guessing, probably wrongly, that I'm going to have to cut it there to start with. Yes. Well, there's no going back now, is there? Yeah. Yes. Bare skills, bruv. Power gains already. Right, so as you can see, we have now connected, and we've also taken the end off just for extra air intake ability. Place. Factory fit job. And as you can see, oh no, look, that's come out of there. As you can see, that's come out of there. So let's see how good that looks. Yes. I mean, that is the view from the front. I mean, that's going to cup some air, that. We might even get positive pressure. I mean, we might actually get maybe a bar of boost, what you're expecting. Maybe I should cut this off a bit neater, but it won't be fitting with the vehicle then, would it? Da, 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 da. Right, so as you can see with the finished article, you see these here, right, this isn't a design flaw, this is a design feature. The air, it rushes into there. I was just going to cut myself on that. It rushes into there, and as it causes turbulence, and like I said, we're getting positive pressure, we're getting boost. Oh, this is also pretty good. I mean, this is all grindings. I mean, as soon as it rains, that is going red rusty. That will add to the look, won't it? Let's go and see how it sounds. You ready? Yes. Also like to mention that it's not actually fitted, it's not actually connected, it's not fixed down, it's just placed with the bonnet. Nice and sexual. Let's go and see how it drives. As for a review, now obviously we're not really going to get positive pressure from doing this, but I did preempt this and I did a 3rd gear pull on a runway, and we're going to compare the before and afters. I've got that ready done. It's added another rattle, but I mean, it just goes with all the other rattles. If you hear it there, I think that's the airbox rubbing against the bonnet. But yeah, let's go and see if it's made any difference when we get up to a little bit of speeds. Right, so as for a verdict, in my unprofessional opinion, I haven't viewed the footage back to see if it's any faster, but it seems to take less time. Once you get up to about 50, 45 miles an hour, it does seem to do something which I didn't expect. Also, it's not fallen off yet. We're still firing all 3, so it's not fucked up against the coil patch yet. And would I do it again? Well, look at it. No, I wouldn't. It's fucking stupid. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever done. But that's why I did it.